Hello, I'm the French Spy, and welcome to the French Spy's Toy Room. And today I'll be doing an unboxing of the Baron's War Outlaw beginner retinue that I bought from Footsore Miniatures. Came with the latest, well, not the latest, an expansion for the game Baron's War. This was called Death and Taxes, and that was just part of the bundle, and came with a sack of minis that were basically your army, or your retinue for the Baron's War game, which is basically a night skirmish game. And this expansion, Death and Taxes, covers some basically outlaws, like Robin Hood versus the local nobles style of play. So I'm a fan of just like older 25 millimeter models, so this metal models are pretty cool. So wanted to grab a couple just to see what you got. It's a kind of a weird rabbit hole I went down. I was looking for just some metal knights or just some knight miniatures for my D&D game for one of my players, and somehow I ended up buying a couple of miniature games altogether, just on the lookout. But anyways, looks like we got a knight, not a knight, an archer of some sort. Is it the same? Nope. Different. We got a couple of different sculpts. This guy's pretty cool. He's holding his bow and his longbow and his arrow. He's got a quiver on his back. And so we got 4 archers. That's cool. Yeah, this came with a whole sack, which looks like they got little MDF bases. Just look at their 25 millimeter bases. And this bundle should be enough to have an army for the Outlaws. So I didn't know where to start, so I grabbed a bit of everything off of the website. Look at this guy. It looks like he's got an axe or a club. What is that? Oh, he's just got a club. So he's got a club, and he's got a quiver and a bow on his back, and he's got a real good bit of flash right there. What else? Oh, this guy's got a sword. It's cool. These miniatures have a bit of character. I liked the way they were looking painted up. So, and if I don't play much of this game, these will do well in my D&D games that I'm running. I like running some old school essentials and other dungeon crawl classics. Just some old school vibes. This guy's awesome. He's got a bow and he's got a little axe, so he's gonna wreck something. And this guy looks like he's just got a sword, and he's got another weapon at his leg. I don't know if that is just a sheath or what, but yeah, looks great. I think this was the free mini of the month when you put it in order. I think if it was like $100 or something, or you got a free mini, which is cool. Free metal mini. But yeah, this sack of metal looks like I'll be busy for a little while painting all this up. I don't know. Maybe I'll just use some contrast paints and it'll go by pretty fast. This guy looks... It's a lot of archers, so I'm guessing this is the Robin Hood Outlaw side of the gang. But I thumbed through the book a little bit because it came with a physical copy and a PDF of the Baron's Wars rules. The cover is awesome, and it's a full color book. Has some painted minis on the inside, and I did pick this miniature up as well from a different store. This, what was this? The King. Was that the King? No, that's not the same miniature I got. This is a bishop. And some monks. So, yeah, this, I believe, has a campaign and some added rules. So, look at that scenario, how to set it up. A spilled pint. Yeah. And what else do we got going on here? Outlaw Bowman. Here's some painted up versions of the guys I was just looking at. A medieval archer, often described as a bowman, were a necessary part of every medieval army, and special attention was paid to the training by their lords. Training was extremely time-consuming, and was necessary to become an expert marksman, because these lower-class men were required to practice archery by law. Now, outside the law, they continue their practice as this very skill is instrumental in their survival. Cool. Yeah, and we got some named outlaw characters. So, I think this is where you get Robin Hood. And Fulk Fitzwarren. William of Cassingham, outlaw to the French. So, it's a little map and history and stats. So, that's all really neat. What else we got in here? These are all archers, pretty much. Looks like I got a bunch of different archers. I think those are the same ones I looked at already. And oh, these are cool. Got some guys that are going to sling some rocks at you. Very nice. These shouldn't be too hard to paint up because looks like they're all just kind of wearing just like one piece outfits. So a little flesh, couple colors of color, and some wood, quiver. Not too bad. I paint these up really fast actually. So some more. What's this guy got? I don't know what he has in the air here. I want to break it off before I know what it is, because he's got a whole lot of flash on there, but he's holding something in the air. I don't know if it's just another sling or not. I think it is, but very cool. And a couple more poses. So there's a lot of different archers in here. Look at this guy. He's taking a knee. Yep. And this guy has a horn and a bow. Very cool. And got a guy with a sword and a bow. So it's a little. There's a lot of different poses, so not mad at that. And it's two guys in this one. What do we got here? Oh, this guy's got a crossbow. So he means business. And I don't know what this guy should be holding. Oh, he's got a bow inside of the bag, but he's just kind of walking. So cool. And I picked up some mounted knights. So a couple bags of mounted knights and a couple of named characters. But basically, it looks the mounted knights, you know, solid metal horse here, and what we got? How are you connected to each other? Okay, a beautiful looking sculpted knight that should just sit right on the horse, and comes with, looks like some brass rods for lances, spears. I don't know if I have to trim that up a bit, but that's a pretty long pretty long rod, considering. Let's see, oh, where'd it go? Here it is. If he's got it in the hand, maybe not, but yeah, that's cool. And I got some horsemen, some mounted knights with hand weapons as opposed to the spears. His sword is a bit crooked, but looks good. And it's pretty much it, other than I think I'll do a separate video of these War Games Atlantic box sets that I got to pretty much fill out the opposing army, the actual knights. So I got foot knights and foot sergeants, and these look awesome. I love a multi-part kit, so I can't wait to get into these. But I'll do another video on that. Regardless, Barons of War, haven't played it yet. Started reading the rules. Looks like it's just a small scale skirmish with, yeah, you know, 20 guys on each side or something like that. I think it can scale up to like 40 characters on each side if you want. So a little bit bigger than like a Frostgrave or Necromunda, but looks like it's a bit of fun, bunch of different scenarios, and can't wait to try it. Sounded like there's a interesting like morale system and whatnot from what I was glancing at, but yeah, I'll let you know more after I finish reading the book. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.